sure you're streaming to the right place?
I grabbed the stream key that you put in the thing.
Yeah, it's live.
We're live. We're live. Okay.
Yay!
Hey John.
So
how do you
as we were
feel-
saying, carbonated ranch.
Yeah. How do you feel about carbonated ranch?
I feel like that's a terrible idea.
I feel like anything ranch is a terrible idea. So sure, go ahead and carbonate it.
Really? Oh, never mind. Hold on. So you don't like small farms?
That's not fair.
I disagree. A ranch is not a small farm. A ranch is a farm specifically for animals.
Yeah, but I didn't know that offhand, so I just had to like make something up.
And let's be honest, animal cruelty is just, you know, it's not cool.
Okay, I really
Agreed.
had no idea how you were
So-
gonna finish that.
I feel like that's a safe stance to take.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty is not cool.
Animal cruelty is not cool. Put them out of their misery by carbonating them.
No carbonated meat.
John, you don't want carbonated beef?
No, I don't. Actually.
What about carbonated beef?
No, I don't want carbonated goat either.
Oh, I was like, what?
I'm told.
Stephanie and I have been playing Bug Fables, which is a very, very fun game, by the way.
Bug Fables?
Yes, it is a
Is that someone like Bug Snacks?
No, it is actually a game that was made to basically be another Paper Mario.
Oh, nice.
And it is very well done. But when you get to the final area, so in general, as you play, there are like foods that are good, but also have like negative side effects also. And we got to the final area, and one of the like things you pick up is a mysterious berry, and the description for it is just like, it says like, oh, it's like a strange berry you don't understand, and then restores ? 8 HP ? And you're just like, I don't know what that means, but it's very ominous, and I don't know if I want to try this.
Yeah, I've told this story before on stream, but I might as well again. When we go on vacation, we never want to like cook right before, because then there's, you know, stuff in the fridge, and it's gonna stay there in the fridge for a week or more while we're gone. So we go out to eat the night before.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago, we decided, hey, we'll go, you know, local Mexican restaurant. They have, you know, good tacos. We'll go there. I mean, it's an authentic taqueria, so they've got really good tacos there.
Oh, is this Taco Bell?
And no, it's across the street from one. I don't know how that Taco Bell stays open. But anyways, we went there and we're always interested in trying new things. So we got some tacos, and then we also ordered some. What was it?
Soup, chicken.
Yeah, chicken tortilla soup, basically. And they came back and they're like, sorry, the chef said that we don't have any chicken to make chicken tortilla soup, but we do have beef. And we're adventurous, so we're like, yeah, we'll have beef. And it was absolutely goat.
And delicious.
Oh, it was fantastic. Loved it. But yeah, beef?
I just don't, like, why did they say it like that? But we
Uh,
should have beef? You're like,
Yeah,
Because
I don't get it.
despite how, you know, what our genetics are or our actual like background is, we do look like a couple of gringos, and goat is not one of the 4 foods that white people eat.
I mean, it's
Wh-
not.
White people eat fish, chicken, beef, and pork, and that's it.
Okay, yes, but I still feel like it's wrong to lie about which type of beef they're about to bring you.
More to the point, I feel like anyone who's willing to eat a question mark meat is willing to try goat.
Yeah, exactly.
If she
That's
was
my
concerned
idea
about losing
too.
the sale, say beef with confidence.
I had a really stupid thought earlier tonight, and it made me really mad when it turned into something almost intelligent.
Oh, was it the carbonated mustard?
No, not that.
Tell me more.
So if the plural of tooth
Is
is teeth, and we have beef, obviously that must be plural for singular boof.
Yes, it is. Une bœuf. It's French.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm really mad that I was just being stupid and it actually turned into linguistics.
I thought we were going to talk about phone beef.
What
I
is the
burned-
puppy doing?
The puppy is wilding on her brother, but like, it also includes like standing with her butt in the air, her front feet all the way down to the floor, her face sideways pressed against the floor, and just growling like a demon even though it doesn't do anything.
Excellent.
Now she's just rolling around and growling.
I'm doing science experiments.
I'm watching the stream.
I'm got baking
got
soda
some.
and some vinegar, and I'm making volcanoes.
I am
Nice.
also watching the stream while working on Christmas presents, because this is my life now.
I really don't know why I thought you were going to say while working on Christmas. Like,
Yes,
Santa?
she is the Santa Claus. Turns out last year she scared him off a ladder, and
oh yeah. Hate when
well,
that happens. Well, at least Tom Hanks is dead.
Tom Hanks,
Is that who
Yeah.
played him? No. I'm
Tim
sorry.
Allen.
Tim Allen.
Close
Ow.
enough.
Yeah, you knew who I was talking about. Listen, I try my best not to remember Tim Allen's name.
Yeah, at least it wasn't Tim Curry.
Christmas is like a box of chocolates.
You never know what Santa's gonna eat. It's probably.
Can you imagine if Tim Curry was Santa Claus?
Yes. I like to
Posted on-
imagine that Tim Curry is pretty much any role in life, because I like to imagine Tim Curry.
Can you imagine Tim Curry as Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Tim Curry as Nicolas Cage as Aragorn?
Why
Can you
Aragorn?
imagine? Because Nicolas Cage passed up his opportunity to be Aragorn.
Thank God for that. That
Yes,
hell.
I agree.
Which I really don't understand, because like it's a running, like, known gag that Nick Cage doesn't say no to things.
Yeah, he was just like, well, this is one that I like. You just want me to say yes to because you think I no. I'm gonna say no to this one and no others, just to really like nail.
I mean,
how
this
ridiculous
is this is like after they offer him like playing Hitler as like a good role, and like
What?
yeah
Has
here
he?
no, but
Okay, you used that example so many times. I was gonna ask to look up the movie and find out like if it was real.
it's like, here we're going to create an action biography about Hitler, but in the point of view of Hitler as a good guy. Like, sure, Nicolas Cage will do it.
Hitler's autobiography.
Here, we're going to do action, not retelling, but like we're going to make Mein Kampf the movie. Don't worry, it won't be banned in pretty much every single place on Earth.
It'll be banned in Germany the quickest. I know that.
Yeah.
They actually do a good job of being like, hey, this history was bad. Let's not fuck it up.
Yeah. Shame they still have a whole bunch of neo-Nazis and racist fascists, though, still.
Oh yeah, but at least they try.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ma'am, hello.
Well, this is cool. How's it going, everyone?
I just want a sand seal.
You just want a Samsung?
A sand seal.
A
Same
Satsuma?
thing.
I could use a Satsuma. I've never had one.
Me either.
Could use a what?
Satsuma.
Oh.
It's a fruit of some sort.
Okay.
That's all I know about it. Look it up.
It is now all I know
Look it
about
up.
it as well. Yummy.
Look it up in the encyclopedia. We don't have one of those anyways.
Nope.
Which is surprising, because like I grew up in a house that had like 6 different encyclopedias in it.
I
And
grew
you
up
didn't
in a house
inherit
that
any
had
of them?
an
4 of
entire
them were,
shelf
like-
of encyclopedias.
Yeah. 4 of them were children's, but we did have a couple that were like the multi-volume encyclopedia sort of things. And yeah, and now we live in a house that has no encyclopedias.
I mean, you have Wikipedia.
Yeah, but when World War III happens next year, and all the power goes out around the world because of a nuclear holocaust, Wikipedia
very
won't be very
specific
useful.
Thing you've come up with.
Okay, we'll just get a Hitchhiker's Guide then.
See, but a Hitchhiker's Guide won't tell me how to rebuild civilization in my backyard.
We'll just.
Oh, you need the Anarchist Cookbook then.
Yeah, well, yes. It's a shame that's also banned most places.
John, just go to Wikipedia and then print all.
You can actually download Wikipedia.
Yeah, so
There's-
just do that.
I don't have enough ink.
Mizuki, why do you have the dumbest little face?
It's actually pretty small. Like you can fit it on most hard drives.
I mean, it's
And I'm not talking
mostly
about
text.
like, yeah. If you download the text only one,
I'm
then
assuming,
it
I'm assuming like even with images it wouldn't be that bad because like the images aren't.
with
like-
images it's pretty bad.
Are they like pretty high quality images?
Some of them, yeah.
Or it's just the fact that it's images for like every topic.
What if you downloaded it as a PDF?
Oh gosh, that's got to be horrible.
What if it was JPEGs?
Slightly less horrible. More? Which one's bigger? Nah, PDF's bigger.
What if it was MP3s?
What if it was an MP3 of Gilbert Godfrey reading Wikipedia?
I would pay for that.
Oh god.
Every article. But not a single article of it is in English, but they're all in different languages.
As long as it's not the Scots
Different
Wikipedia.
language.
What if it was... I mean, like, the Scots Wikipedia it doesn't count as real Wikipedia because it wasn't a real language.
Scots is a real language, but
But not
the Scots
Scots
Wikipedia is not a real language.
Exactly.
Which, it's so sad and
Yeah.
annoying and
I
frustrating.
would pay real money to have this guy read all of Wikipedia.
Which guy?
Hi, we're an audio-friendly podcast.
Check the link on our Discord.
Frog. I'm not gonna... Dude, we're in the middle of a video. You can't make me stop and listen to another video.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't try
hey,
to get to cheat on our video.
Hey everyone who's watching the video, why don't you just pause the video right now and go...
Well, while you do that, let me pause the game real quick so I can let my dog out of the room after she locked herself in like a dumbass. Mizuki, it's not that hard. Just
Yes.
use the door handle.
Yes,
That's what your paws are
the
for.
volcano worked.
The volcano worked.
And I'm back.
Yeah. I can now clean this pot that we burned pork belly onto. Actually, this is sugar that we burned onto it.
Oof. Is that what was already on the bottom?
Yep. Best part of making this volcano is that it smells really good because I'm too lazy to go in the other room and get white vinegar, so I just use the red wine vinegar that's right here.
Nice.
That's in lavender.
See, you should have just used balsamic.
I don't keep balsamic vinegar out because it denatures in light.
What about apple cider?
Same with olive oil. I keep all my olive oil in the cover as well. I do keep apple cider vinegar out though.
So put some in the volcano.
No, I like that more.
Just put some apples.
Some apples in. I do have a couple apples.
It's
They're
just like
getting old enough they might be vinegar.
it's just chunks of apple floating, and you're like, oh well, that's the magma.
It's just Granny Smiths.
Yeah.
Just regular old Garrett. I mean, it will technically work because they are acidic, but just not enough. I succeeded. I am a success story. So, how's your week's been? How's yours week's?
Hello.
Grammar's hard.
You could just say, how have your weeks been?
Just-
No, he can't.
No, I can't. Because that doesn't sound right still.
How does that not sound right?
It sounds like I'm saying, how have your multiple weeks been?
How have y'all's weeks been?
It works.
That's why y'all should be part of grammar.
It is.
Yeah.
It is part of grammar. People reject it, but it is part of grammar.
Yeah.
Southerners fix English grammar, and meanwhile, everyone else is like, y'allsn't.
Homestead.
Not only are they planning to resurrect.
But anyways, how'd y'all recover from Extra Life? Which, by the way, Extra Life just happened. We raised 637?
I will say, it might have. I realized in this week, as I fell ill, that maybe it was a bad idea to host a live stream where the point is to not get any sleep, which is a thing that lowers your body immunity in a middle of a pandemic.
But it's for the kids.
Yeah.
The pandemic
Kids
is not
really
for the kids.
appreciate
Tim.
it when you go into a hospital and there are fewer rooms for them.
Oh my. I can't say the same.
I
10
mean,
years ago, you rarely
hopefully
smiled
none of
at
us
me.
are going to a children's hospital.
Rosa, I feel like you've called me Little Bird before. I was wondering where you got that name from.
If you are, something's real weird about this year.
And face me.
Did y'all age backwards?
Unlike you traitors,
Oh, yeah.
I prefer to fight my
You've never heard of
enemies head
Tim
on.
Jimin Button?
Tim and Button.
Jim and Button.
Oh. So. Yeah,
I beat the shit out of people for a second.
I've been feeling under the weather myself.
Out of respect for our princess, you may keep your lives.
And of course, my sleep schedule's still absolutely fucked.
Mine,
Yeah, I haven't
thankfully, is
recovered my
okay.
sleep.
But like the day after Extra Life ended, I slept for 10 hours, and then the next day I slept for 10 hours. And then I realized I was probably getting sick. And that's why I was sleeping that long.
You were but a small
And then the
child.
next night, I did not sleep for very long
With the
because
sweetest smile that
Mizuki
ever graced our land.
did not like that Steffi and I were sleeping in separate rooms because she was trying to make sure she didn't get sick.
Yeah.
And so Mizuki woke her up every couple hours.
10 long years ago,
Oh.
your mother had just left this world. Yet her little bird still spread her wings and became the beacon of light Hyrule.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh.
I must say, you are an impressive foe. You may now wield
Yeah.
Urbosa's fury far more often.
Things are Recovery is always a little
What a
tough.
pride of
Yeah.
Hyrule, hero. Take care
It's
of
a
our
fun
princess.
thing,
I'm
but
leaving
man.
that honor in your capable hands.
Yeah. Recovery was worse for me this year because work is wonky hours, so like I had to go
Yeah.
in at 3 a.m. this morning, and usually that's about when I go to bed. So I had to try and sleep early, and that didn't work.
Yeah. No, it didn't.
You okay, buddy? You having fun in the blinds?
Blinds are so much fun.
He certainly
Yeah,
does
you
love them.
can see where the ducks are, and they can't see you.
What? You mean the beefs?
The beefs?
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
The
Those are
beefs.
goats, not ducks. I also
I'm blind.
don't like that. That would be like calling goat cheese beef cheese. Which sounds horrible, even though regular cheese is beef cheese.
Yep. Yep, it is.
So how can we make like a bunch of cheese out of beef cheese, but only one cheese out of goat cheese?
I mean, they do make other.
Do they make Monterey Jack goat cheese?
It's to be honest, it's like blue
Mozzarella
cheese.
goat cheese.
Well,
You know
okay,
what blue cheese is, right?
I meant good
Are
cheeses though.
better.
Because blue cheese isn't like a thing.
I know it's a
There's-
bad thing.
There's like 7 or 8 at least different types of cheeses that are considered blue cheese.
Yeah, and
I
they're bad.
really hate that you
But-
spent this much time reading about this thing that I hate and you can't have, and no one we know really likes, except maybe Wookie.
Yeah, it's annoying to me because like the way culture, I guess, treats blue cheese is it's like, oh yeah, blue cheese is a thing. It's like, no, it's actually a bunch of different things. Like, all right, we're gonna have blue cheese dressing. Which blue cheese?
Well, you say that cultures treat it like that, but really I think we treat it like cultures, right?
Ha.
Yes.
Got him.
When you said culture, I thought you meant that type of culture. And then you were like, treat it like blonde. I'm like, isn't that how cultures do? They treat what?
I treat my milk with cultures.
Hey, can you two be loud like downstairs?
No.
Don't close the door again.
No.
Aw. I hear the playground. Makes me want to
Yes.
play with her.
Play growls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll come around to like I'll end up finding a name for the demon that's possessed her.
And then you can
She's having fun.
exercise it.
Yeah. Take it for a walk, I guess. Mizuki, why are you so dumb, huh?
Wow.
She's very unintelligent. Stephanie once described her as little brain, big empty.
Aw.
Which is one of the funniest things I've ever heard someone say.
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
That is-
She also calls her a hot potato mess. Hey Mizuki, stop humping your brother. Thank you. And also don't do that, like it's weird.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know why you're doing it. You don't have the parts for it to matter.
Nope. Gotta hump.
Mizuki thinks every day is Wednesday.
Oh.
Ugh.
Wednesday's
Is there
hump
a is there a worse name for a day of the week?
day.
Sounds
not
like
even
no. So I went to Home Depot today so I could buy more rocks for my yard.
Yeah.
You know you can just find those by the side of the road, right?
I've tried, but they're all too small. I need big rocks, but not too big. It's
Maybe
weird that-
match, apparently.
Yeah. It's weird that we, you know, for years and like for millennia, a farmer finding a rock in their yard in their land is a terrible thing that they have to like remove and
I don't know if
pull
it's a
up and
terrible
put somewhere
thing.
else.
I think
That's
it's
pretty
just-
terrible.
I don't know if it's like world ending.
I mean, it can
didn't
ruin a
say we're
plow,
ending.
which
Oh, see, when you said finding a rock, I thought you just meant like walking outside and be like, ah, dadgummit, a rock. Crops are gonna be bad this year.
and nowadays, we have land that is useless for any purpose, and we put rocks into it because we like how they look.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're finally getting back towards working on our garden that we've stopped working on since.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah,
The interest, I mean.
yeah, months
The
ago.
garden has never lasted.
No. Well, I mean, we never planted anything in it because we bought like half the rocks we needed, if that.
Yeah.
And turns out rocks are expensive.
So is dirt.
Yeah, dirt's also expensive. We had to buy some dirt.
Yeah, your
feel
garden
like-
grows rocks all on its own. You don't have to buy them.
It also grows the dirt.
I feel like we've
Mizuki,
bought
you
a
did
lot
it.
of
You
dirt
locked
the
yourself
past
in.
3
Are you
years.
proud of yourself?
Oh, she's so proud. I can
She
hear it
shouldn't
from
be.
here.
That's all the more reason for her to be.
Sounds like she has to be proud of herself. You weren't doing it for her.
Oh,
Shots fired.
She just wants her parents to be proud of her, but they won't, so she's proud of herself.
I don't think she is.
Dom's parenting the only way he knows how.
Oh.
I'm not really parenting. I'm just letting her do her own thing. Because that's about all you can get her to do.
This is just adding on to John's joke, Dom.
I mean, I didn't really hear what started it because I'm trying to make sure that... Oh, Mizuki, are you mad that Mom's home? Oh, nope, suddenly you're happy because you realized who it was. Behind the blinds. They don't believe me when I say Mizuki is dumb as rocks. Just, oh, she is.
She's getting smarter, but I don't think she'll ever be like Sasha smart.
She, so far, knows sit
Instead,
40% of the time, maybe, for sit.
I'd give her at least 50.
I'm saying when you don't have a treat.
No, I'd still give her 50.
Oh, wow. Stay is troublesome.
I'm working on Shake.
Shake, yeah, we're working on Shake, which works if she just sits there and lets you pick up her paw, which isn't
Yep.
quite how that trick works. And then we'll pick
She's
up one
trying.
paw and she's fine, and you pick up the other one, she's like, stop, just give me the treat. She'll like pull her paw out of your hand, and you're
No,
just
I
like,
did both earlier.
I mean some of the time though.
Alright. Stay. Hey, sit.
No. No sit.
No, sit. stay.
She likes being told she's an idiot sandwich. What?
I went and attacked Loot, and Loot was not particularly happy
You
about
called
that.
her an idiot sandwich, did you?
No, I did not.
Good.
Loot's not an idiot sandwich.
No, she is.
You know, Lute seemed... from when I saw Lute, she seemed already more intelligent than our dog currently is. Yeah. Yeah, we found out she's part Chihuahua, part Pit Bull, and part Chow Chow.
Well, no, Chow Chow is like part of
Oh, okay.
In their combination.
It's like 30 something Chihuahua. 50%
Oh yeah, Rat Chicken, that's the other one.
How big is she right now?
She is, what, 9.5 pounds?
Oh, okay. She's still tiny.
You know what the best part of this dog is? We found out her brother is, like, yeah, he's like 15 pounds, and they were like, oh, he's so polite. We just, like, looked at her, and we were like, why can't you be like your brother?
Mr. Boy is 15 pounds and polite?
Say again? What'd you
She
say?
made a familial joke. Right? You said her brother, and she said Mr. Boy, because
Oh, no.
Mr. Boy is also technically her brother.
Her
I mean,
brother.
he'll
Her
be
brother from another
about 15
species.
pounds or so. Yeah.
But will he be polite?
Yeah, he's actually pretty polite. Like, he does some stuff wrong, but he's really not that bad. You know, they figured that out. They just thought it would be fun to talk about the dog instead, or the cat. Wow.
9 o'clock on the dot, he was like, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, our cat's pretty polite, except for when he's hungry, and then he'll scream at you.
That sounds like a normal cat.
Yeah.
I appreciate
How you doing
this-
in Destiny, Tim?
It's coming along.
So are you currently playing?
Not right now.
Okay.
No, he's being a good little boy and actually paying attention to the stream.
Am I also a good little boy?
Huh?
Yes.
I ran
Okay.
out first 'cause I thought he was like doing something, but he's just using his bucks. He's like,
He doesn't stomp that bad.
he stomps pretty loud.
Cat litter is not a quiet material.
No.
No.
Stealth. And I still really want to have like chicken breast that's like breaded with Pop Rocks. That still sounds good.
I thought you were gonna say cat litter.
No. I thought about that because the first thought was like just replace the cat litter with Pop Rocks, and I was like, let me not think about that, and instead think about a different Pop Rocks related thing.
You know, now that I think about it, if you said something that should be carbonated and then said hard candy, I would probably slap you, but Pop Rocks.
I mean, those are just carbonated candy, I guess.
Yeah.
So if you just poured them into water, you'd have carbonated water.
That's not how it works.
If you made Coke-flavored Pop Rocks and then poured that into water...
Then you would have several mistakes in one. Do they still make Pop Rocks?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
I don't think I've seen Pop Rocks in like 7 years.
Tim, look it up.
Pop rocks are still a thing. They've got a website and everything.
Hey, remember when things didn't have websites?
Yeah.
Remember when you were excited to find out that something had a website?
Do you hear that Chessx's website is getting updated for the first time in like 20 years?
I don't
Wow.
believe you.
No, I mean, like, apparently it is. And apparently the reason they haven't been updating is basically they were just like, if we updated the website and made it easier to order dice, we would never be able to, like, fulfill all of the orders of dice.
So until now, you had to like fax them something in order to order dice directly from them.
Yeah, it was like the least helpful like ordering form, and it was literally just because if it was easy, people would be ordering dice so often that they would never be able to finish them all, and that's so funny.
Hey, that's a intelligent way of doing it.
And it only gets more useful every year.
No, go away. Ads by Google. Alright. How many pounds of Napa cabbage do I have here?
Oh, is this like a
Not
game?
enough.
3.5 pounds.
Alright. What else are people guessing?
Vegeta.
Alright, we have a guess for 3.5 pounds, a guess for Vegeta pounds, and
Okay, so it's like 4, right?
Yeah. My guess is gonna be 9 3/4.
9 3/4. Alright.
How many heads do you have?
1.
Okay, I feel better about my guess then. And I feel worse about Tim's. And that makes me happy.
How do you feel about mine?
Confused sexually.
Yeah, that's probably the appropriate reaction to Napa.
2 pounds, 3.8 ounces.
I was technically the closest.
You were. Unfortunately, using the Price is Right rules, you're all losers.
I'm doing the like DLCs.
Was Vegeta guessing over?
Yeah.
I'm really curious what numeric value you put on.
We decided 4.
Oh, okay.
So why are you flying a kite toward a dragon?
I'm trying to shoot his horn.
Getting horny with that dragon.
I'm not getting horny with the dragon job.
On the other hand, though, you could say you are.
Calm her down.
I did the same thing.
We got a good new rubber band.
Ooh, yeah.
I was gonna say, if you don't get a horn for that, that's stupid.
Kristin, years and years and years ago, bought a bag of rubber bands, and it's the only rubber bands we have in our house. And unfortunately, the bag of rubber bands she bought is like only the size that does newspapers.
Oh god, the red ones?
They're
Slightly
different
smaller.
colors. They're different colors. But yes.
Get a horn. You shot his horn.
Yeah.
Why did you not get a horn?
A great question. Instead I got scaly with the dragon, which is sort of the same.
Kinky?
I don't know if
Get
it's
scaly
kinky to
with
be scaly with a dragon, because I think that's
think
implied.
You want anybody to be scaly.
I mean, somebody does. Remember, there's a kink for everything out there. That doesn't make it okay, but there is a kink for everything out there.
What about Pop Rocks?
Probably.
Exhibit A. Sonic.
What?
What?
What are you talking about, Tim?
the existence of Sonic the Hedgehog as a kink.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you were
Oh.
relating. I thought you said Sonic the Hedgehog was the like result of a pop rock skink.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, literally all of us were like, "What?"
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh boy, I hope I don't get struck by lightning.
Oh yeah? Well, I hope you do. So there.
He used to be a normal boy, but then he ate expired radioactive pop rocks and became a supersonic hedgehog. Original character do not steal.
I'm gonna steal
Running
it.
around at the speed of sound.
It's about to be a blood moon. Can I beat it? Yes. Like 5 minutes before the blood moon, I'm just gonna go in a shrine and see what happens. I hope I go outside and Ganon just kicks me in the dick.
I
It's
also
a really
hope
weird
this.
thing to hope.
I mean, I just think it would be funny. I don't think
We've
he's
already
into it.
established there's a kink for everything.
Alright, for this recipe, I need 12 garlic cloves.
Now that's a valid king.
Okay, so if the recipe says you need 12, then what you actually need is at least 18.
I mean, it actually.
If
I'm-
it says 12 cloves, then you need 12 bulbs.
That's definitely not how it works.
The recipe requires 6 pounds of cabbage. I only
I
have
thought you were gonna
really
say
wanted
6
you to say
pounds of
garlic.
two and a bit. And the recipe calls for 24 garlic cloves, so I'm already.
Oh, okay.
How many did you add?
You should probably just go for the full 24 then.
I mean, I just grabbed a full bulb.
There's definitely not 24 in there.
Truth.
But there are
Not
12.
with that attitude.
Turns out. Just counted. I wasn't really worried about it. I figured one bulb was probably fine. Especially since I need 8. I'm making kimchi. Because I ran out of my last batch of kimchi.
Thanks, Link. You did a really good job there. What am I doing? I can just... Okay. John, stop.
That hurt to
peeing.
watch.
I'm what?
I can hear you peeing. Stop it.
Pee. Man, I've peed so many times on stream at this point. It's funny that you're calling me out for this one time that I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, usually you mute.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop muting, or you talking to the game
I
character?
am saying both to stop muting yourself when you pee and also stop peeing.
Just stop peeing
Not just
in
on
general.
stream, just in general.
I mean, sure.
Pretty sure that is a king.
We've already established everything is a kink if you try hard enough. I mean, if for someone in the world.
Man, we're all very tired, huh?
Yeah. So Tim, where are you at in the story?
So
I didn't bring it up. It wasn't me.
I mean, I've brought it up twice now.
And it wasn't me either time.
Well, nobody else was talking, so.
I
We
would have
leave-
taken on the Technocrat tonight if I'd gotten home in time, but I have just about beaten the Cosmodrome campaign.
Okay. Yeah, I did that real quick before I started the Beyond Light campaign, just because I wanted to see what other people were gonna be up against.
I don't think I've done that campaign. I think you dragged me straight into the Beyond Light campaign.
Yeah, I think it's neat. I don't know that I am gonna do it again on any of my other characters. I think it'll be just fine for if you decide to play your Warlock or something, and you
Some light.
you can hold off on doing it. Alright. Cool story.
So this is just pure speculation, but what do you think the odds are they're going to bring back Titan out of the vault first, and then add the Dreadnought to that? Yeah, make the Dreadnought into Titan's Dreaming City.
You mean make the Dreadnought into Forsaken's Dreadnought?
Yeah.
I mean,
Stop.
let's be honest about the timeline here. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't make the Loot Cave a lost sector.
That would have been nice, but it was nice of them to leave the giant pile of bodies just sitting at the mouth.
Would you fuck off, please? Stop throwing your friend at me, dumbass.
I mean, it's working.
I also really like that Randall the Vandal still exists, and
That's a real person.
he's a community named character. In case you couldn't tell. There's technically 3 Randall the Vandals.
Well, one
'Cause-
handle the vandal.
There's Randall the Vandal, the original on the Cosmodrome. And then when they took that away, they put a new Randall the Vandal on the EDZ. And then when they added the moon and they added phantom enemies, they added Phantom Randall the Vandal.
In that case, there's 4 of them,
Did you say-
because there's also Rondell the Perfected in Wrath of the Machine.
Yeah.
Did you say Fanta enemies?
I want a Fanta.
I mean, they're orange enough.
You know, that would be probably my favorite kind of like crossover between companies, like collaboration, just like weirdly like, oh yeah, these are Fanta enemies, and you're like, what?
Nice.
They have nothing to do with the soda, but they are orange.
Yeah, they are orange, and they are. We did actually like Fanta did pay us to make these enemies and name them after them, but
Yeah.
that's it.
But we're not gonna mention that though.
Yeah.
These are just gonna be Fanta enemies. They're totally different, definitely. We haven't been paid to say that they're different, you know.
But when you do kill them, there is a small chance that your character gets a Fanta drink and drinks it,
Yeah,
which you actually can't do anything during that animation.
yeah. Which
Now, obviously, Fanta
the other
enemies.
enemies kill you
Fanta enemies is just too on the nose. They're phantasms.
with an F,
Yes.
and they're orange.
Yes.
Or purple.
I know, it sounds a bit too much like a
When-
mental orgasm.
So, anyways, moving on from that.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that should have recarbonated.
Now ready to roll.
Oh,
Tim, no!
Tim, why?
Do I have enough channel points to permaban Tim?
I do, but
How come we don't have a like channel point thing for banning yourself?
there is one for timing yourself out, I think.
What if I want to ban myself?
I think, or at least I think there is. There's one on my channel.
you can time yourself out.
Yeah, you can pay
Why?
enough channel points to time yourself out. Because someone will do it.
In case you want to feel like being a bad boy.
Oh.
In case you're like, I've been bad, I need to be punished.
So you put yourself in timeout?
Yeah.
Kinky. And that's the real answer, is because someone gets off on being timed out in Twitch chat.
Yeah, autoerotic.
Specifically.
Yeah, but timed out by themselves.
Yeah, it was good, right?
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that, honestly.
Oh, cool. I should have read this beforehand, where it says it takes this stage 2 hours.
What stage?
The part where you salt the cabbage and it gets wet.
And it gets wet. Great
Yeah.
descriptor.
Yeah. You salt the cabbage and that makes it wet.
Some soggy ass salt you're using, huh? Sounds fucking gross.
Yeah. Say it like that. Yeah.
Truly hate the idea of soggy salt.
I believe you just described the ocean.
No, that's salty sog.
Yeah. I really hate that too.
I like the ocean.
That's cool. Good talk.
You just said you hated the ocean.
Yeah, well, I hate sand.
Of course, it's rough and it gets everywhere.
Nah.
Or we
'Cause-
get salty and soggy at the same time.
I feel like soggy is probably a word like moist to someone.
To someone, yeah.
Probably. Or all these water haters that don't like moist and soggy.
No idea. Dadgummit.
Are you okay?
No!
Are you a hater of moist and soggy?
No. I have no problem with moist.
About soggy.
Nope,
Damn.
no problem. Liquidus.
Tim, can you look up a list of
Right.
words that people don't like to hear?
There's gotta be a term for it.
I like how earlier
Malophones?
You're like, this is an
Malaudio.
audio-friendly broadcast. We're gonna say all the words that everyone needs to hear.
Malophones, I think, would be. Mal means bad.
Then why was a character named that in Firefly? Idiot.
He was bad.
Okay, here's a list of 28 of them.
And let's see who can
Moist.
score highest.
Blegh,
Blog?
Blog?
Blog.
Lugubrious.
No, Tim, go back to that second one. Blog?
Blog. Yeah. Apparently, people don't like the word blog.
As in
I mean,
a web
now that we've
blog?
Yeah.
Now that we've
That
said
one.
it 12 times in a row, I also hate the word blog, but that's for different reasons.
Yeah, I got no goat with
I got no beef?
with blog.
Yeah, same.
What was the second one, Tim?
Honestly, I don't mind any of these.
Yeah, what was the third one?
Lugubrious.
Sounded like you were halfway through saying legume and then thought better of it.
People hate beans, but they don't.
Other words
Beans are
include
tasty.
yolk, gurgle,
See,
phlegm.
gurgle's such a fun word.
Why do people hate words with good mouthfeel?
Yeah.
Gurgle feels great to say.
I mean,
I
it's
agree.
probably because all of these things are words that have great mouthfeel for things that absolutely do not have good mouthfeel.
Gurgle.
I don't know, gurgling's not bad.
Anyway.
And blog has nothing to do with mouthfeel.
Yolk, phlegm, fetus, curd,
Did you say
smear,
Yes, I did.
squirt,
Alright, that one I understand.
Squirt.
Hey, remember that soda
Chunky.
named Squirt?
orifice,
Mm.
maggots.
Maggot.
See, there's no problem with the word maggots. There
Yeah.
is a problem with maggots, but
Yeah,
but
but
don't
not
blame
the
it.
word.
Don't blame it on the word.
Viscous,
Viscous.
Viscous.
Queasy. bulbous,
I do like bulbous. Bulbous has great mouthfeel.
Absolutely, it does.
Do people just have bad taste, just
Yeah.
in general?
Yeah.
Obviously, if they don't like the mouthfeel of these. Pustule,
I kind of get that one.
fester.
That
Like
one's
from,
so
from the
vague.
Addams Family?
Yeah, that one. Secrete,
What do they got against the Addams
Tim,
family?
it's secret.
Secret secretions.
Secret secretions that are moist.
I don't like what the next word is now.
Okay.
Next word is panties.
It's worse if you pronounce the A differently and you're like, panties.
Secret secretions make moist panties.
Munch.
They don't like
Munch. Yeah, what's wrong with munch? What's wrong with these
Do they not
people?
like brunch either? Like, what the fuck?
Clogged.
Clogged.
Yeah, how often does clogged come up?
A lot.
I mean, what?
Depends on what kinds of shoes
yeah,
you wear.
That's fair. I was thinking of the shoes,
Depends
or
on if you have
like
IBS.
being hit. But yeah,
Vomit.
Vomit.
I'm sure that clogged comes up far more often than lugubrious.
Yeah. Jowls.
Jowls.
Yeah, I do actually kind of hate that word. So that's fair.
Dripping. Apparently people just don't like liquids in general. Roaches.
Apparently. There's nothing wrong with the word roaches. Roaches are horrible,
Yeah.
but there's nothing wrong with the word roaches.
Bye, Ganon. Okay, I'll talk to you. Okay.
What?
I was trying to fight Ganon and he just kind of like fell off the cliff.
Did he die?
No.
You smote his ruin upon the mountainside.
Because you could do that in some Destiny raids. You can just throw down a grenade that confuses them, and then they'll walk off the edge, and then you've won the raid.
Sometimes they have some help from a boop cannon.
But yeah, it's like a 37 activity raid where you gotta be keeping track of everything, or you can just confuse them and they'll walk off the
Never
edge.
seen that happen.
It's in garden.
You're just
Anyway.
trying to make me want to play garden.
I want to play garden.
Yeah,
You guys have to build
Anyway.
your garden.
you're right.
And then lie in it.
If I
Oh.
Hey, you guys love Malifaux? Everyone loves Malifaux. You know what the best Malifaux is? You open this can of worms that lie in it.
didn't something happen with that guy recently? Didn't he die?
Who?
The guy who made the most Malifaux.
I don't know who that is.
Looking it up.
Anyway.
It's like a fun turn of phrase, and you're like, man, isn't death a thing that happened to someone? Let's talk about that on this audio-only podcast.
Last 3 words.
I didn't say audio only, I said audio friendly.
I know, but I forgot I said audio only as I'm playing the video game.
Alright, that's it guys, we're audio only.
Yeah.
That's it. Stream's over.
Yeah, I am still gonna play the game. It's just not gonna be visual.
Correct. Just turn it off, black screen it.
Like the voice command Skyrim?
Yeah! Well, I mean, there were visuals with that.
Okay. No, I wasn't.
I was in a suit in an armchair with a glass of brandy.
Okay, yes.
Why?
I was playing the ultimate version of Skyrim.
Yeah, but it didn't deserve that.
Last 3 words, Tim.
So, your last 3 words are mucus, flax, and slurp.
And none of these are bad.
Yeah.
Nah.
What if we did a podcast that was audio and olfactory only?
That would really stink.
Oh, here's a twofer. Hubby and wifey.
Did you say puppy?
Hubby.
Oh.
Hubby and wifey are bad to people?
You hit the nail right on the nose.
Rural.
I'll be honest. I do hate the word rural just because it's an ass to say.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
is bad mouthfeel.
Rural.
Wellness. Discharge. Impactful. Prideful. Sputum.
Sputum?
Sputum.
Sputum.
Ah.
Goiter. Ointment. And then I ran out of list.
She really stuck her neck out on a limb.
Actually, this could be interesting. It just sent me to I clicked next for the next word, and it just sent me to a different list of words. So you guys want to see how many of these words I can go through before you guess what the theme of the list is?
Okay.
This may be harder than I thought. Moment.
Hand back.
Time.
Nope.
Destiny.
Nope.
Destiny 2.
Nope.
I don't know what we're doing, so I'm just gonna say.
Where he found a new list that linked to, or linked from that, and
It wasn't
he's-
linked. It just sent me to it automatically when the last
Okay.
list was done.
He has a list of words. He wants us to guess what the list is of.
In the eye of the whirlwind,
and see how many words it takes to get to that. His first word was moment.
Words that have mom in it.
Second word, out of the way.
That's not.
That's a word.
That's not a word.
Yeah,
So are there words that are wrong? Is that?
I truly never imagined you would do so well. Regardless,
Belittle.
Rivali's Gale should be more efficient.
Are these words that were created by William Shakespeare?
Nope, a little more recently than that, but not much.
Dr. Seuss.
For you to best Ganon.
Less recent.
Between Shakespeare and
I don't know
Dr.
what time
Seuss.
period the
Frank.
two of them were alive in. Honestly, that does nothing to help me.
Caption.
words invented in the 1900s.
No, some of these go back earlier.
Is it words that no one
Michigander.
uses? What?
Words that came from the United States.
Very close.
Words that came from Michigan.
Not quite as close.
How
Lunatic
is the United
fringe.
States closer than Michigan?
Okay, looks like... Oh, last word. Normalcy. Apparently these are all words invented by US presidents.
One of them created the word out of the way and thought it was one word. Idiot.
Washington.
Idiot.
Everything he did was stupid except for saying that we shouldn't have a two-party system.
Oh, good. I hit the next button, and it sent me back to the beginning of this same list.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
They only have two lists.
Honestly, I expected more from dictionary.com.
Why?
Yeah, good point.
I just like using the reference between Shakespeare and Dr. Seuss to reference a time frame.
That was incredible. Just like invented by Shakespeare, more recent. Dr. Seuss, less recent. I'm just like, that tells me nothing. I don't know why I asked those questions.
Let dead dogs sleep.
Another favorite is you can beat a dead horse, but you can't make him drink water.
Yes.
The fact that both of them
guys.
use a horse is...
You can
Thank-
beat a dead horse, but you can't make it drink.
Oh yeah, or you can beat a dead horse, but you can't look it in the mouth.
That guy's out to butter his own nest.
I really thought you were gonna say nuts, and I don't know.
He's between a rock and the deep blue sea.
Oh gosh.
That describes most places on Earth.
Yeah, wherever the sea is in relation to me, on the other side of me, there is probably a great big rock somewhere.
Probably.
I mean, even if you're somewhere deep inside the Earth, there's still the moon out there.
Yeah, I am at or above sea level, therefore I am between the moon and the ocean.
Except when the moon's on the other side.
No, then you're just between... Well,
Well, if
there's always going to be something above you if you go far enough.
yeah, maybe there are clouds above you, and that's kind of like the ocean.
Clouds are like tiny rocks, right?
I was saying because they're made of water, Tim.
Then Tim took it the other way. What did you expect?
What has happened? What's going on here?
Tim heard
I think we're still
rocks.
dead
Look,
after
it
Extra
wasn't
Life.
full
Yeah.
rocks.
Or maybe just I am.
It's not just you.
It doesn't help that, like, immediately after recovering, the new expansion came out, and
Yeah, for what game?
Kristin,
Kristin, do you have an idea?
It's Destiny 2. It's
Kristen, you
Destiny.
always bring up
It's
Destiny
replaying
2!
time.
wish someone else would bring up Destiny 2 for once.
And it doesn't help that I'm building a crew, or I'm building my character to join with this crew that I already have to do world's first raid run. And that takes a metric ton of work.
It's fun work, so.
Yeah, but then I don't edit videos.
Which means videos don't get edited.
Yeah.
I
One
don't
man's
do that.
one man's trash is another man fed for the day.
I mean, unfortunately true.
My
Beauty.
favorite are Malifaux that like work somehow. Like you've opened this can of worms, that lie in it like really sells like what it's saying. Like you caused a
Beauty.
shitty situation, now you deal with it.
Beauty is in the mouth of a gift horse.
Give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Set a man on fire and he'll be fed for the rest of his life.
There's more than one way to swing a cat in here. The road to hell wasn't paved in a day.
Wait, does that mean that the flip of that is there's not enough room to skin a cat?
Yeah, there's not enough room to skin a cat in here.
To make an omelet, you need to break a leg or two.
Oh, I just found a list of Malifaux.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I mean, I'm just on r/Malifaux, so
The table's on the other foot now. An apple a day killed the cat.
That might actually kill a cat, yeah.
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't kill two with one stone.
You can take one man's trash to another man's treasure, but you can't make it drink.
A bird in the hand gets the worm.
Well,
The apple doesn't fall far from the scene of the crime.
This is a golden opportunity on a silver platter.
ooh, that one's actually good.
Yeah.
Not the sharpest egg in the drawer.
I've always liked not the sharpest crayon in the shed.
Yeah.
I'm here to take ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of names.
If it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, wear it.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Is the bear Catholic?
Is the bear Catholic? Like, can you imagine someone just being like, hey, do you want to go get dinner tonight? And you're like, is the bear Catholic? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You've buttered your bread, and now you've got to lie in it.
That is a whole different can of fish.
Don't lie in a gift horse's mouth.
You can't keep burning Rome from both ends.
Tell that to Nero.
You hit the nail on the coffin.
A bird in the hand is worth too many cooks in the midday sun.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
I do also like too many cooks to swing a cat.
Look what the cat dragged out of the bag. The horse doesn't fall far from the water.
I also would prefer the horse doesn't fall far from the mouth. Because that horrifies me as to what it could mean.
I just
Give him-
picture horses falling from the sky next to the water. The other one.
Give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But give a fish a man and he'll eat for a week.
Why 1 week? Like, it's so specific for no reason.
You catch more flies with honey than a stick.
If you want to find a needle in a haystack, you gotta do it yourself.
Let's get all our ducks on the same page.
If you can't beat him, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, join him.
So the flip of Tim's is get everyone in a row just for no reason.
Fortune favors the squeaky wheel. Well, this one's just true. If you live in a glass house, don't beat a dead horse. A watched pot never shits in the woods.
That's also true. Like, I just wish
Also-
I had the ability to create metaphors on the fly constantly, just in response to people, and they're just like, what does that mean? How
Yes.
a pot can't shit in the woods? But you're already
Does
long
the bear
gone.
boil? Would be the opposite of that.
Does the bear boil?
If you teach a snake to fish, you can lead it to water, but it won't drink.
You can't build Rome without burning a few bridges.
Damn it. That wasn't the crouch button.
Better late than sorry. I wouldn't trust her with a 10-foot pole.
I also, like, it's better to ask for one man's trash than another man's treasure.
If you can't stand the bowl, get out of the china shop.
If you give someone an inch, they'll take the cake.
Where there's smoke, there's mirrors.
I really like that one, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break the leg or die trying. Oh.
Fool me once, shame on you. Teach a man to fool me, and I'll be fooled for the rest of my life.
I have heard that one a while ago, too, and it's very good.
It's terrible.
I was like, but teach a man to fool me. It's like, what? Okay. You're just making this harder on yourself now.
Let's not beat around the dead horse.
I switched to top posts all time. Shit, or get out of the kitchen.
Apples to apples, dust to dust.
The proof is in the details. The devil is in the pudding.
A stone in the hand is worth 2 birds in the bush.
Fool me once, shame on you. But teach a man to fool me, and I'll be fooled for the rest of my life.
Tim just said that one.
That's what Dom and Tim just said.
Oh.
John was like, guys, this is this really good one I've heard.
Apparently one of the ones on this is come back to haunt you in the ass.
Wow.
I wish someone haunted my ass.
Holy shit. Scooby-Dooby-Doo unto others as you would have them yabba-dabba-doo unto you.
Why?
Looks like the upper hand is on the other foot.
Here's a post that says, my stepfather once combined that's a tough nut to crack and that's a hard pill to swallow, and ended up saying, that's a tough nut to swallow. I haven't functioned properly since I heard him say that.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush did 9/11.
Hello?
It's as easy as falling off a piece of cake.
Ah, here's a poem by Brian Bilston. It's not how to avoid mixing your metaphors. It's not rocket surgery. First, get all your ducks on the same page. After all, you can't make an omelet without breaking stride. Be sure to watch what you write with a fine-tuned comb. Check and recheck until the cows turn blue. It's as easy as falling off a piece of cake. Don't worry about opening up a whole hill of beans. You can burn that bridge when you come to it, if you follow where I'm coming from. Concentrate. Keep your door closed and your enemies closer. Finally, don't take the moral high horse. If the metaphor fits, walk a mile in it.
Just kill 2 birds with all the eggs in one basket.
Ooh, I really like you can.
A bird in the hand is for beating around the bush.
I really like you can lead a horse, but you can't walk a mile in its shoes.
Yeah.
Oof.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
But you can't pick the horse's nose.
A picture is worth 1,000 arms and legs since we put wool over their eyes and introduced sliced bread.
You were so caught up with if a woodchuck could chuck wood that you didn't stop to think if a woodchuck should chuck wood.
Don't judge a book before it hatches.
Give a man a duck and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to duck and he won't walk into a bar.
Wow. Very clever. Also, don't worry, guys. It's cool. I got the spam out of the chat. I know I'm the one streaming and stuff, and you guys should be moderating, but it's cool. I got it. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Cool, thanks.
Anytime.
Jesus, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him walk on it.
Why did that have to start with Jesus?
Walking on water.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's another can of cats you don't want to spill. I feel like this might have been something Tim said, but we've said a lot of things. This may come back to haunt you in the ass.
Yeah, I love that one.
You can beat a dead horse, but teach a horse to beat it himself, and he'll be dead for a lifetime.
I don't think I like that one.
No. No, don't teach the horse to beat itself.
It's like pulling teeth from a baby.
Ah.
Tomato, potato.
I've said that.
Yeah, I've said tomato, potato.
Don't feed the hand that bites you.
Tim, I'm too tired for that one. That wasn't fair.
It's like taking kids from a candy shop.
Oh gosh.
That's significantly worse than...
Fool me twice, that's company. Fool me 3 times, that's a charm. You can break it, but you can't buy happiness.
You can break happiness?
Yes.
Well, 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 look who found more than one way to skin a dead gift horse and to eat it, too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple like that. They're just too long to...
Like, if you mix more than 3, like, even 3 is pushing it sometimes, but, like, your brain can't comprehend how many of them there are anymore as they're happening, so you're just like, well, I'm just gonna shut off until it's over and then try to figure out what just happened.
The grass is always greener till the cows come home. A million monkeys banging on a million typewriters will eventually violate copyright regulations. It's an ass eat ass world.
I don't think that's a metaphor. I think they just replaced the word dog with the word ass.
Let the cat out of the bag so my curiosity can kill it.
If it ain't broke, fix it until it is.
Well, that's just a standard rule of engineering.
Yeah.
It's what I feel like Apple does now.
Rome wasn't burnt in a day. Being right twice a day doesn't make you a clock. No. No, this is horrible.
What is it?
Alright, this is the last one. A bird in the stink is worth two in the pink.
Well,
I told
that's it.
you.
Thanks for coming, folks.
I told you it was bad.
I was having a good day.
I told you it was bad.
I guess that's my revenge for carbonated phantasm.
You didn't have to repeat it.
I didn't have to, no.
Hey, y'all excited for the new PS5?
I heard one of them's already broken.
How?
I know someone who's planning to buy it specifically so that they can play one game that came out because it's a sequel to a game they like.
Spider-Man?
No. I don't remember.
Is it
the name
Spider-Man?
of the game. I'd recognize it if I heard it.
Booterman.
And then he's going to return both.
Well, that's shitty.
Yeah.
At least sell it on Craigslist or something. eBay. You could probably get a lot of money because there's probably not going to be enough for people.
Probably.
Like Switches. Let's
So,
see.
before it even hit the shelves, apparently some YouTuber started tweeting about his PS5 that he got as an advance review copy was already broken.
Incredible.
Is it Bug Snacks?
No.
No.
Might have been. That sounds vaguely familiar.
The game. The Bug Snacks is a game, not a streamer. I know that can be confusing.
No, it's not Bugs.
Was it Devil May Cry 5?
No.
Hitman 3?
Was it Devil May Cry?
Last of Us or something?
Oh, Last of Us 2? I mean, that's on 4.
Yeah, but now you can play it on 5.
Well, apparently there's a sequel.
I mean, Last of Us 2 is on 4. There's not a Last of Us 3 yet.
Well, he did the same thing with the first one, so he doesn't have a PlayStation.
Oh.
He
I mean,
basically rents it from the store is what he ends up doing, because they don't give a full refund.
I would just wait a month and then buy a cheaper PS4 from the ones that are about to flood the market from people upgrading.
You could just wait like 15 years and use an emulator.
Just if you're lucky, we don't even have a competent Xbox One. Sorry, OG Xbox.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Microsoft.
God, what a fucking shitty naming convention.
It really is.
Man, aren't you glad that the Xbox Series X is out? Isn't it out?
I don't know. All of them are the same Xbox name.
Now, mind you, Xbox Series X, not the X, not the Xbox One X, which is a different thing.
Which is also different than the Xbox One.
Yes.
And different than the first Xbox.
And different from the Xbox One X.
Yes.
Like, at least, like, Nintendo's consoles all named themselves super differently, but at least they were different.
So let's see. We've got the Xbox 360. Okay. The Xbox One, the Xbox One X, and then the Xbox Series X, which is a different console.
I kind of want to call the Xbox One X like just the Xbox 9.
I get it.
I like it.
Nice.
Like Final Fantasy.
I think it should just be called Onyx.
I like it.
Yeah, they really should have realized that this, that it wasn't going to be a good idea, based off of the fact that the Wii was the best-selling console pretty much of all time. I guess like PlayStation 3 beat it. No, PlayStation 4 has beaten it since. But the Wii was hugely popular in places that games have never been popular. And then then they came up with its successor, the Wii U, and that tanked, partially because nobody knew what the fuck to order. Like, grandmas would go to GameStop and they'd be like, "Hey, I'd like the new Wii," and so they'd give them a Wii because that's what they asked for.
What we're saying is, come on, Grandma, let's get it together.
Yeah.
And then there was the new 3DS.
Do your research. Oh yeah, that was pretty bad designs too.
I feel like with Microsoft, they just saw all the memes about buying one Xbox One X box and just decided to lean all the way into it.
They're like, haha, that's funny. And everyone's like, no.
They're gonna go, well, we've screwed this up. It's now gonna be a Y box. We're gonna have the Y box, the Y box 1, the Y box 2.
Honestly, the only thing that could make me want to buy it is if they just came out one day and they were like, fuck it, it's the Z box now. Like, the Z box?
Yeah, specifically Z box.
Yeah.
Not it's an American company that's entirely in America.
Yep.
And we're gonna call it the Z box.
If they did that, I would be like, okay, you have my attention, I guess? I don't know why, but you do. The Z box would actually be a very good name.
Was anyone else a really dumb kid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because there were enough games that like had the year they came out in them that I thought that our neighbor's Nintendo 64 came out in 1964.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, is that the game that he needed? NBA 2K21?
Who are you talking about?
The person who's gonna buy the PS5 version.
Did you also almost say
I
Xbox
think
Live?
it's Last of Us.
Yes.
Is my guess. If it just came out.
But that game's been out.
Yeah, it
No,
came out
okay.
about 6 months ago.
No, there's a game that's coming out that hasn't come out yet.
Well, yes.
There are many of them. Cyberpunk 2077?
That one's not coming out anytime soon.
There's not a
No.
lot of Cyberpunk games.
To my knowledge, 2 now.
But you know, it might be The Last of Us 2.
Oh, well, you know, it has been delayed enough that maybe they are planning for it to come out in the year 2077.
Yeah. There's Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's one of the biggest names in PS5 games.
Game looks good.
There's Horizon Forbidden West, which is the new.
Is that like a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yes.
Ooh,
Didn't
is
that
it
game
Ratchet and
fancy?
Clank Rift Apart?
Why are you still asking if it's these games whenever you don't know what game it is?
Is it
Gran Turismo 7.
Crash Bandicoot 4?
Is it Sackboy: A Big Adventure?
Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
You know what? That's fair though.
What?
Is it EA Sports FIFA 21?
Well, Dom, why is that one fair?
Because Puyo Puyo Tetris is fucking great.
Is it COD Blops Cold War?
Is it what?
COD Blops.
Hey, you know how we were talking about words with bad mouth feels?
COD Blops?
Cod blops.
Is it worse than Spatchcock?
I do prefer Spatch. Can't even say it. I do prefer Spatchcock to COD Blops.
I love COD Blops. COD Blops is one of my favorite game names.
I like what it represents, specifically because of how overly serious it takes itself. But just the word, no.
I like Blops. Is it the brand new game never released before, soon to be on this upcoming console PS5, GTA 5?
Gosh.
Is it
Or
Sonic
maybe
the Hedgehog
Skyrim.
2? Is it Skyrim? Is it fucking Skyrim?
Is it Marvel's Avengers, which is like Destiny except somehow
No
less
game is
supported?
like Destiny.
I mean, it actually is very similar to Destiny.
Should we get it? Will it be fun?
No.
To which one?
Yes.
Which one?
You could get Hogwarts Legacy.
No, thank you.
Ghostwire Tokyo. Is it Final Fantasy 16?
I already told you what game it is.
Ooh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Definitely.
Because that one comes out today.
So it's already out.
Is it Destiny 2?
That is a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Technically.
Technically, the expansion that just released is functionally Destiny 3.
I really hope that they just create a new game, like they make a next game and it's just called Destiny 4, and they have no explanation for it.
They're not going to. They're stopping with Destiny 2. That's why all the work that went into this current expansion is work that they had been doing on Destiny 3, and then they went, we're not going to do that because nobody's going to like that.
Why not?
So they just
A lot of people like Destiny. You
they
guys hate
like
Destiny
what they
and just keep
have in
playing it?
this. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. No one here likes Destiny.
Which
it
is
hard?
why we all just paid $60 for it again.
Gonna say
70.
that.
I got the deluxe edition
Yeah, same.
so that I could. It's actually cheaper in the long run.
Yeah, it is. Anyway,
Is it-
this new game, was it D-Tit Become Man?
Tim, what words did he say?
He said D-tit.
Yeah, that's where I stopped paying attention, is when he said D-Tit.
It sounds like
Tim, were you saying Detroit Become Human?
Yes, D-Tit Become Man.
see,
You've
Tim,
seen that picture, right?
No.
Tim, it's French. It's Detroit.
Tais-toi! Become human.
Is it Far Cry 6? How are there 6 of them at this point?
And that's not
Also-
even counting Blood
I'm
Dragon.
still asking what game.
Hitman 3.
Why don't you just admit you just want to read game names?
Is it Fortnite?
Is it Fortnite 2?
Is it Minecraft?
Dirt 5.
My favorite part is that he has the same job you do, and this is his plan, and you still expect him to be behaving logically.
Is it Immortals Phoenix Rising? Phoenix?
Fennec foxes?
Apparently.
No, Fenyx.
That's not a real
Phoenix.
word.
I agree. It's a name. And everyone knows from playing Scrabble that proper names are not real words. Those
But
are the
improper
rules.
names.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is definitely a brand new game.
And I never played Rainbow 1 through 5 Siege.
What about DMC 5 Special Edition? Which also comes out today.
Why did you say special edition? Why did you have to add that to the title?
It's part of the title. It's Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. The colon is important.
What about Mario Sonic Winter Olympics?
I
Those
doubt
depend-
that that's on PlayStation. What?
You said the colon is important, and I said yes, and so was the appendix.
I don't know if the appendix is that.
I mean, it helps you, it's important right now when we're in the middle of a viral thing, because it helps with our immune system. I think it's Bug Snacks. I kind of want Bug Snacks.
Which is the sequel.
You're right.
When's Folks Next
I
2
also
coming out?
said which sequel it was, so I don't know why you're still doing this.
Well, we have to
Solar
figure it out.
Ash. Solar Ash is the next game from the creators of Hyperlight Drifter, and it looks a lot similar, so one could say that Solar Ash is a sequel to Hyperlight Drifter. It would be incorrect, but I could say it. It's probably Watch Dogs Legion. I'm actually personally interested in Watch Dogs Legion. It looks pretty cool, especially since he can play his grandma.
You know, that is pretty good, actually. God, I forgot about that. I feel like that was announced forever ago.
Yeah.
I did it. I killed another G-Man.
Nice.
You're killing FBI agents?
No, from Half-Life.
You're killing FBI agents?
No, he's like an alien. He's different.
G-Man Half-Life.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I just want to see what the Half-Life wiki says about him.
If it says that it stands for Government Man instead of his real name, Gary Mann, then it's wrong.
Gary Man. Gary with 2 R's. He's the real creator of Gary's Mod.
Gary Man. Is that like where they rearrange lines of places to make the votes work differently?
Yeah. Gary Mandering.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, G-Man, his eye color changes. It's blue in Half-Life and the Half-Life expansions, and then it changes to be green in Half-Life 2, its expansions, and Alex.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's canon or if that's just the Half-Life 1
The-
models
the-
are shitty.
That they sucked, yeah.
If you see that
A sinister interdimensional bureaucrat.
good riddance, bacon breath.
Why's he gotta be left-handed?
What else can you tell us about Gary Mann?
He's bad for democracy.
Is he?
Yeah.
because of the gerrymandering.
Is it because he's a space alien bureaucrat?
His real name is Gordon, and he's actually Gordon Freeman after he finally beats all Half-Life 3 and gains a voice.
Did you say Gordon Freeman?
Yes.
So he just loses
The
the
guy with
Orden
the
free
voice of
part of
God?
his name.
Yep. Definitely, that's who I'm talking about.
Yep.
I bet that is real information that you've read off of the wiki.
Yep. By the way, just to make sure you are aware, you're thinking of Morgan Freeman.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Forgan Meeman?
You hate fun.
It's more fun this way.
I feel like, I can't remember if it was a real thing or not, but I feel like he was referenced somewhere in World of Warcraft as Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan. Yep. I started typing in Worgen and it popped up as Worgen Freeman. There's a guild, a WoW guild called Worgen Freeman.
Well, I knew it was from WoW because that's where Worgans are.
Yeah.
Ow.
You should stop having pain at that. I don't see anything legit about it. But I do see that there is a Steam profile for Morgan Freeman, and it's an enigma tucked away in a riddle, smothered in secret sauce. Is their profile name blurb?
Sounds pretty edgy.
Yeah. I cut myself just reading that.
Ow, the edge. It's one of my favorite pieces of art if someone just took letters from the Shadow the Hedgehog box cover and wrote "Ow, the edge."
Is that truly art?
Yeah. I know what I said.
Right. Okay.
As long as art makes you feel something, it's art.
So, as long as it makes you feel anger that it exists.
Yeah.
So he really was an artist in the other game we played.
What?
How bad
Not
was
just
Hitler?
feeling.
Think about how bad of an artist Hitler had to have been.
John, you've brought up Hitler like twice this stream.
Rivali's gale
I'm
is now
getting
ready.
concerned.
Yeah, we never talk about Hitler, and I believe that's on purpose.
No, that's not true. Mein comfy chair has been mentioned before.
Yes, but we do a pretty good job steering clear in general. And then today, John's like, you know what? I think internet poison would be a great addition to this audio-only stream.
It's not audio only.
You don't know, you're not watching.
I've stepped back in that room a couple times. Unless you've like got a repeating GIF going,
Yeah.
there's movie characters. Oh. You know what? You honestly probably could trick me one day.
God, I would
Just
love that. Spending an
having,
hour
like,
and a
a-
half stream to just trick you.
No, just a 5-minute GIF of you playing the game or whatever, and just
Yeah.
have that on repeat.
It's just 5 minutes where like every minute I teleport to a different area and do stuff so that when you walk by you just see a different place and you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yep. You probably could.
So Tim, how do you feel about Hitler? Since that's the topic of the night.
Not a fan.
Same. Let's not ever talk about him.
He'll come up again. He comes up a lot.
If you speak his name, it gives him power.
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Humperdinck,
pretty sure not.
Humperdinck.
Pretty sure not. And you know, we have gone on record before as stating that he's a pretty shitty dude. We don't like him.
Yeah.
Are we done yet? We should be. The stream has gone downhill.
Since when, John? What caused that to happen, do you think?
I think the fact that we started this with no content in mind and then never pulled anything up, really. And so it started low and then it went downhill from there.
And then Godwin's Law happened.
And then Godwin's Law happened.
Twice!
And then it went downhill from there.
Godwin's Law happened twice!
Godwin's Law happened again. That's how bad the stream was.
Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for being an awful part of this.
Yep. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next time if we don't rage quit.